different background, kind of, sort of. Hello. Okay, so we all can feel like we are leaving our legacy behind, and that's important. It's important, you know. I am going to put this somewhere else though because the sunlight is a little bit distracting. Okay. Um, but so this is another one that is very, and yeah, that sounds very softly in the background. And I'm talking right now anyway, so it's all good. That being said, but yeah, so basically, it's another one where it's kind of um, ended up being very. I still don't know the word I want to use, but very kind of precise, I guess, could work. Uh, Down to the image, when the image to use. You know, I'm being reminded about thumbnails and learning something, and I almost couldn't find the file after I saved it. I saw two others that I didn't even put in there, but and then I went to file. Anywho, and then title description kind of fell into place. I don't think I had a description at first, and then I went back to what I wrote, and I noodled through the chords. I chorded it in a way that I've kind of been looking at with songwriting lately. Never really have done it that way before. Um, and I didn't know if it worked, but you know what? I think it does, so I'm going to try it. At least I have chords to this thing. It is maybe a bit on the fresh out of the oven side of things, but oh well. Hopefully you like it anyway. Okay. I am noticing, not that I don't think this is TMI. I mean, it's just something that every human has from time to time. I am suddenly noticing a very small one or two kind of source, just kind of, you know, it's kind of hard to maintain sometimes. But yeah, I think this should be fine because it'd be fine with it not on too. This fan, so here's the debut. Oops, here's the debut. I'm gonna have another. Have an album of the billboards. That's okay. Here after all, finally the song of my legacy. Doesn't matter what you teach. At the end of the game, you're remembered by many. For the impact you make, some is better than nothing. If you go out, do your best with what life gives you. Make a lot of friends. Everyone's a stranger before they are friends. I don't know where the chorus comes in, but I think it has the word legacy in it. Because it says rough draft each. Okay. Just don't be when no one's win. In the end, when you get to know, although I'm just gonna make a slight edit here, and I'm not sure if I'm liking the chords that much, but I'm better with lyrics. When we get to know, although we can't just like all. and enjoy it. Because I'm living that. I'm living his legacy through me. For the great and all should be greater. I think because great doesn't quite work. The big one and small. It's not your name, it's how you answer to that call. I get things here. I'm just slightly distracted. Thinking of a certain someone, realizing it's the lunch hour, thinking they might be available. This is only going to be better each time. If I post this again, it will only be better next time, because it will be. Because I said it will be. No, but because you know, maybe there'll be other musicians in on it. Maybe the recording will be better. Maybe it's okay as it is. I don't know. Come on, type it in, baby. Show it to me. Sorry to interrupt the song. I know that wasn't the greatest thing to do, but ADHD and the desire for someone to be here listening to it, not knowing if someone will otherwise be, especially live, and knowing that I have a friend that I think would be on her lunch break at work. But if she is, she ain't making it obvious. I don't really want to start back from the top. Not because I don't think it's worthwhile to. Part of it is I'm not too sure what I think of the chords and the vocal styling. It really is the lyrics, but it's a work in progress. And that. So back to, and somebody left it like, I'd rather see the finished product. So would I. But maybe, I don't know. And maybe I have the ability to get it there. But, it comes to a certain point, and that's the thing that I wanted to remember to say as well. As precise as I can be, kind of getting the podcast ready and maybe kind of getting distracted and it being a helpful distraction, at some point, it's just kind of like, okay, I'm ready now. I'm ready to go live with it, put it out there. I don't know if I'm looking for feedback. Like I say, I feel like maybe the chords aren't the greatest. I felt that, and then I looked at it again and didn't really feel it. Now I kind of am feeling it again, so I don't know. Everybody's got their own opinions, but maybe that's why I'm needing some feedback. And you're welcome to comment on the lyrics. But I'm happy with them, I think so. And if this don't send, I'm gonna make it so it do. Why is this thing so wonky donkey sometimes, I tell you? At the moment don't have anybody here, and the person that we did have, I think we had somebody that was, we do actually, was only briefly there. But welcome. Okay, so I'm just quickly kind of letting somebody know that I'm doing this. Other than YouTube world, like, oh, you lost me then. I mean, that's something I think society should work on. I get it. I get how it can be hard to be patient. In fact, maybe I should cover this song that I keep thinking of maybe doing, because even though, there are some certain particulars, and it could be hard to follow for those that see this version, the way see it now. It could be hard to follow. It just simply is maybe a little bit hard to follow at times, because it's only 12:30. Good golly, I think I will be taking one of these before it's super late, because much as I'm getting through the day. But I'm ready. 12:27. Not too late, at least. There you go. Chord. So that's how to pause live. Make the tab conk. I don't know how to do that on command. Anyway. So yeah, maybe it'd be better to post polished versions, but nothing is entirely perfect, and I don't mind kind of showing the process of the crafting of songwriting and just kind of, you know, no, life isn't promised, and who knows what can happen. So you got to do stuff with the stuff you want to do stuff with, for the most part, because if you don't do it when you would like to do it, you may not get to. I don't know. I know that's deep, but whatever. Yeah, me, we're more alike than we are different. No, be a hate. Don't say I'll see you later. Anyway. Do your best, doing what you can. You're able to do. Good of all, the big and small. I know it's a bit of a funny lyric, but it actually is kind of inspired by another song, and yeah. Everybody. Maybe there's no course to me that speak. It's just the chords and the things that I speak. But if I never pick the chord I don't want, it's really hard to remember. It's not your name, it's how you answer the call. After you make a positive impact on you, to put yourself in the world. It's what we say, what we hear, and also what we know. So be the one to make it clear that we can't be without each other on this journey. However the type of platform of connection. That's why we're all here. That's why we watch, why we listen, why we speak. When you're strong, help us feeling weak. And when you're weak, lean on the strong. There's the word I need to follow to know the chords. Can't see the head. Lean on the strong. I'll bring that. And this is the legacy song. It's the legacy song. It's the legacy song. We got someone here. Who do we got? Who are you watching from? It's the legacy song. I'm just going to go to the top of it. The person left. So it's not who I thought it was. They like that. They like that bigness because sometimes people like bigness of music. But I was just going to read the lyrics without the chords. But if you didn't get them, you don't get them, then maybe you weren't meant to. And I could. I had the time to. But who's got the time, right? You know, it's meant to be a song, not a poem. I made it a song. Now I wrote. She wasn't like she went. Oh, I'm gonna see her talk. I'd like to eat something more, but I need to get groceries. I'd stay here and talk a bit more about legacy, but nobody's here, so part of me feels what would be the point. Part of me feels the point is leaving a legacy. You know what? But I feel like I'm adding to the legacy that I'm trying to put out in the world and the difference I'm trying to make for people and all that stuff every time I do a video, pretty much. Even if it isn't, even if it is very much winging it. So it's good enough for me, and I hope you'll like it too. Thank you. If you can't think of what to say on this one, a like is always good. Not that I forcing you, so if you do it, it's because you want to. Um, but kind of find a video to say something, uh, something nice of substance on, something that you find something that you liked within the video. Tell me about it. Tell me why you liked it, or loved it, and I appreciate it. Thank you. But another thing, just kidding.